A big movement across the country focuses on dwellings with a very small carbon footprint. Tiny houses are no larger than 200 square feet.
One woman's mini home helped reduce nearly everything in her life, including stress. She writes about that in a new book. It's called The Big Tiny, a Built It Myself memoir. And she spoke with Carter Evans for a story you'll see only on CBS This Morning.
Home sweet home for Dee Williams is all of 84 square feet.
I have a 1-burner propane stove. There you go, the throne.
A tiny house with just the basics.
Let me show you this lavish wardrobe that I have.
10 years ago, she owned this 2,000 square foot home in Portland, Oregon. You had the career.
Yeah.
You had the big home, 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
What was missing?
The thing that was most missing in that great American dream was a sense of being relaxed in my life.
Williams had a career as a hazmat inspector and, like many Americans, worked hard just to pay her $1,400 monthly mortgage. She spent her free time fixing up her home. Then suddenly she collapsed from a life-threatening heart condition, and everything changed.
For me, it was waking up in the hospital and being given a diagnosis that gave me 1 to 5 years for a healthy heart, and then I would need to get a transplant. It was a good, kick in the pants.
In her doctor's office, Williams read an article about tiny houses, less than 200 square feet. That's about a fifth the size of a mobile home. But these hobbit-sized habitats are street legal, and they start at around $25,000.
My idea when I saw this little house was that all of a sudden it would liberate me from the things that I felt most trapped by.
She built her tiny house with found materials and parked it in a friend's backyard in Olympia, Washington.
Yeah.
What do your utilities run you?
$8 a month. Tiny houses are really cute. They're like puppies or ducklings. They're like the small version of the large thing.
Williams recently wrote a book about her experience and is now considered a pioneer in the tiny house movement.
This is the caboose. Yeah, welcome. Come on in.
In Portland, Deb Delman and her husband recently opened Caravan, the country's first tiny house hotel.
All of our kitchens have hot plates, refrigerators, and microwaves. Watch your head.
They sleep up to 4 people and offer all the comforts of home. This is actually quite comfortable, and I have plenty of room to sit up and move around up here as well.
Each bathroom in each tiny house is totally different, and all of them are a little funky and artistic, and you still have your privacy.
It's been such a success, they're adding 2 more tiny houses this summer.
There's something, I think, universally appealing or that brings out the child in us that used to play in a treehouse or a fort. There's just something really fun about this idea of something small. There's just like a playful side of it.
Many guests like Jenny Hartman stay here to see if tiny houses could be a good fit.
We're thinking about what are we going to do when we retire, where are we going to go, what if we don't want to settle in just one place. This is really an appealing option.
While small and cozy is making a big impression, Dee Williams admits letting go of nearly everything you own can be a struggle.
I still cry about the things that I couldn't keep. My desire for things hasn't changed.
You just know you have nowhere to put it.
I have nowhere to put it.
For many, having less means getting more out of life. For CBS This Morning, Carter Evans, Olympia, Washington.
We're all glad to see the dog, because what happens when company comes over?
Yeah.
I think it's great that she was able to build that for herself, and it works for them.
Yeah. Where do you put the big screen TV?
I was looking, Nora. I was looking. Listen, different strokes for different folks.
It's hard to have company.
Yeah. Clearly works for them.
But if the stress saved her heart,
Yeah, I
good
get
for
it.
her.
Absolutely worth it. And we all need less. That's
I'm
true.
just going to come stay in your guest house when I'm feeling stressed. I hear it's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm going to come on over
You'll
there.
have your own chateau.
Yes, I appreciate that.